Just a minute. Yeah, yeah, yes. Hi, good morning, all of you guys. Hope all of you can hear me. Yeah. So in the early morning, there was a small power failure was there at my location, so it was frequently disconnecting. Right. So guys, like, yeah, there's somebody. Who is this? Shraddha. Shraddha, right? Yeah. Yeah, Shraddha, it is your first class. I have not attended the demo class. Yeah, no worries. So we are still in the beginning concepts only, just a two classes of introduction classes and just a small introduction started with the Python. So I don't think so. It is going to be not that much difficult sessions that has been got completed. Anyhow, you will get the recording videos. So you can just go through the recording of the previous classes and you can just complete your whatever the backups are there, you can just complete of your backup sessions. Okay, fine. Yes, Narsimham. Yeah, I cleared the payment. Could you please let me know the access? Yeah, I'll let you know, Narsimham. There is a procedure is there. It's for everyone. I'll tell you one small procedure regarding that. So just please wait for a couple of days. I'll give you the procedure how to get the access to the videos. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Right. Just wait for a couple of minutes, a couple of days, because everyone was not registered, right? So once if everybody was registered from Monday onwards, we'll make it as a payment link. So we'll only for registered users only it will come. So then I can tell you the procedure once. Just a small account you have to create it. Just a 2 seconds of time. It won't take that much time. So just you have to create an account in DurgaSoftOnline.com. Then you will be getting the access to the videos. Okay. Fine, guys. Like in the last two couple of classes, I discussed about some the what are the functionalities, like what exactly the functionalities of Python, what is data science, first of all, I explained you. And after that, I have just given some introduction to Python, like in the last class, a quick introduction I have given you. And that, like I told you about the history, the features, and I told you how to install the Python also, a very simplest way. Go to www.python.com, and sorry, not python.com, it is python.org. So from where you can just download the Python software. And the latest version is 3.11.2 is the latest version. So I told you to install the Python. If anybody has missed yesterday's class, guys, so just a simple software only, guys. It's not a big software. It's a 25 MB software, guys. Supports all operating systems, whether you are using a Mac or whether you are using a Linux machines or whether you are using a Python Windows machines. You can just download it, guys. Okay. So this is the downloads, guys. Windows, Macs, if any other platforms are required, you can download it from the Mac. We can download it from, guys. Okay. So if you are using for any HP or whether you want to use any HP Unix or any Linux machines, so we can have the options what we are having it, guys. Okay. So which we can download it. So yesterday we have done a quick discussion. So once again, if anybody has missed yesterday's class, so just a quick recap of last session, I'll complete off it, guys, and then I'll take the session. So as I told you, you have to open your the IDE. There is an IDE was there. We have a different IDEs are also there, guys, that we use it later. But as of now, I'm using this IDE, guys. So Python 3.12 is the latest version. So I'm using this IDE, guys. IDLE is a IDE which is provided by the Python. So open it, guys. So 3.12. Previously it is 3.11.5. Recent release, guys. 3.12 is a very recent release. Recent days, Python is upgrading very frequently. 3.11 recently released, 3.11.5. Now again 3.12 is the latest version what we are using. So this is going to be your Python shell, guys. Your whatever the Python shell. You can execute just like a command by command. You can execute it without having an issue. We can connect it, guys. Just a minute, guys. The power was resumed. Just give me a second. I'll just connect it. Yeah, those topics are from my side. Yeah.
Yeah, Vamsi, AI is not
Yeah.
included. Is that thing?
Yeah. No. I'll tell you what is that AI is going to be nothing but see. These are all, whatever the concepts we are covering is a part of your AI only. So see, this machine learning, deep learning, these are all going to be the part of your AI concepts only. Okay, there are separate AI algorithms will be there. So if you see what is going to be AI versus which is going to be machine learning. So whatever the machine learning we are learning is a part of your, which is going to be, if you see, this is a hierarchy. Okay, hope I think now you can understand it now.
Yes.
Got the concept? Okay, so machine learning is a subset of an AI technique. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Machine learning is a part of your AI systems. Okay, so the idea here is just to make a quick understanding about that. So what is an AI system? An AI system is going to be nothing but a system which is going to be becomes as mimic as an humans. That means which takes a behavior of the humans. Simple to make you understand that. For example, if I want to develop an AI machine, for example, if I want to develop an AI machine, for example, I want to, let us say that, first of all, let us say that there are so many AI machines are there, AI up systems are there, which is going to prepares the resume. So if I just give your inputs, like what is your experience, what is your technologies, etc., some basic inputs, it will write the resume here now. So whenever an AI system has to prepare the resume, first of all, it needs to be trained first of all. So the training should be done with the help of the ML, or which is going to be DL, it has to be gets done. So, sorry, sorry guys. So whatever the machine learning and deep learning we are learning is a part of your AI concept only. So that's why I said that initially I also we discussed about that. What is AI, what is ML, what is DL? Slowly we'll understand the concept. That's why, not to have a confusion, first I started only with the ML concept only. We have been discussed about that. So whatever the ML, DL we are learning is a part of your AI concepts only. Got it?
Yeah, yes, thank you.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Right, guys. Fine. Quickly, guys, like in the last session, what are the things we discussed in, guys? Quickly, just in mathematical operators. So just we can do mathematical operators. 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 multiplied by 20, 10 divided by 20. Directly we can perform the operations, guys. So what is going to be 10 divided by 20? It picks only integer part. What is going to be percentile? Percentile is going to returns the remainder, that all of you know that. And what is going to be 10 to the power of 3, which is going to be, this is an exponential operator, guys. So these are the mathematical operators, logical operators, so relational operators. So this is going to be normal, just like in other languages. These are going to be relational operators only, guys. 10 less than or equal to 10, 10 greater than 10, 10 greater than or equal to 10. So all these are going to be some of the basic operators only, not like normally like other languages. And after that, we discussed about something about the logical operators. So what is 10 equal to 10, and which is going to be 20 greater than 10? It will be true. 10 equal to 10, or which is going to be 20 less than 10. So it is true and that is false, but true or false is going to become a true case. And here if I write like this and 20 greater than 10, then it is going to be false, it is going to becomes. And how to use a negation operator, that is going to be negation, it is not. So these are the things we have used. And apart from that, I also discussed about the data types concept also. So as I said that no declaration of variables is required, guys. It is no declaration of variables. Directly we can start using the variables. Strings can be enclosed within double quotes, single quotes. Any way you can do that. E equal to false, F equal to true, for example. See guys, without having any declaration of data types, so we are able to use the variables. You don't really require to declare the variables, guys. You can print all at a time also, guys. Print A, B, C, D, E, and F. All variables you can print at a time. Without writing anything, you can print it, guys. Just write print statement over. And one important point I told you, how to find out the type. That means what type of object it is or what type of data type it is. As I said that it is type is a function I have just discussed in yesterday's class. Class integer, it is an integer class. What is going to be? So Python chooses the data types, guys. It is going to be class float. What is going to be type of C? It's a string. What is the type of D? It is a string. So type is a predefined function, guys. You need not to write any code for that. What is type of E? It is going to be something like a bool. And what is type of F? It is also going to be bool. We also have one more also, x equal to 3 plus, which is going to be 4j. We don't use it, but just for a small timing, I have discussed about that. It's a complex type. We don't use it, guys. Maximum we'll use only integers. We use as only the floats, bools, and it is going to be strings. Generally, we don't use the complex. Generally, we don't use it. Okay. So these are the things which we discussed in the last session, guys. So if anybody has missed yesterday's class, so nothing has been happened. All these are basics. Just no need to write any program also, guys. Just open the Python idle and you can start working with the Python idle. Okay, fine. So today also it is going to be just like a quick discussion, guys, because I just want to complete some concepts. You can learn the things by yourself. You can just learn the things by yourself also. I'll share you some just a PPTs or PDFs. I'll share it. You can just go through them and you can study that. Okay. So basically all these, whatever the types we discussed up to now, whether it is a string or whether it is a integer or whether it is a float or whether it is a some other thing or bool, whatever it may be, all these are capable to represent only single values only, guys. They can represent only single values only. Only single values can be represented, isn't it? But basically, for our analytics concept or for our data science analytics concepts, we require some data types or data structures which are basically used can be capable to store multiple values, which can represent multiple values. Like in other languages, we have something called as an arrays. Here also, we have a different types of data structures, guys. That is what we call them as sequences in Python. They are called as sequences in Python, guys. They are called as sequences. What are what is these sequences, guys? These sequences are also nothing but there are some built-in types in Python only. We don't write any code. There are also built-in types in Python only, but only thing is they can contain multiple values. So just we can say a collection of which is going to be items or collection of elements. Simple, they can be collection of elements. It's not that we can have only one element or two elements. We can have multiple elements, we can have it. So mainly we have multiple options are there here, guys. One is going to be, we have the first basic object is list, and we have tuple, we have a set, we have a frozen set, we have a dictionary, and we have a frozen set and we have a dictionary, guys. And even one more also, range. So these are the some of the examples of what we can call them as sequences in Python. List, tuple, set, frozen set, dictionary, and range objects, and so on. Let us first start with the list, guys. First, it will take some time to understand the list concept. Remaining, you can just work with them, guys. What is the list object? List is one of the sequence in Python, and we uses a word called as an mutable. We uses a word called as an mutable, guys. Mutable and immutable. There's nothing new. It is nothing new to you guys. It's like in other languages, we call them as variable and constant. We know what is the difference between variable and a constant, guys. Variable means which can be modified. Constant means which cannot be modified. So list is also the same kind. It's a mutable. Mutable means which we can modify it. Immutable means which we cannot modify it. So list object can be modified, guys. That means today if you create a list object, you can just create, we can modify them. You can change the values, we can add the values, we can remove the values, anything you can do that. Simple. A mutable object or mutable type, which is going to be a collection of, which can be a collection of heterogeneous elements, guys. It is going to be heterogeneous elements. That means it is not, what is the difference between array and a list, guys? We know what is an array. Array is nothing but collection of which is going to be homogeneous. All the values in the array should be say the same. It need to be homogeneous. Whereas whenever it comes to the list, it is going to be heterogeneous. Simple definition, guys. A mutable object or a mutable type, which is a collection of heterogeneous elements, which can be, guys, which need not to be heterogeneous, which can be heterogeneous. Arrays are not like that. Arrays must and should, it must be homogeneous. Must and should, it is homogeneous. It can be homogeneous as well as heterogeneous. Okay, it does not means that if I say heterogeneous means it need to be always heterogeneous. It can be homogeneous as well as heterogeneous. A mutable collection of heterogeneous elements, guys. How do you create it? Create a list using which is going to be, I'll share you one PDF, guys, don't worry, using which is going to be a simple square bracket, guys. We don't use even the word called as a list. That means whether you observed or not, whenever we are working with integers or floats also, we are never using a word like an string or a integer, etc. Same as it is while we are creating the list object also, no need to specify anything like I'm creating a list. Simple definition is, guys, square brackets. Just put the elements inside the square brackets, guys. It is going to become say list automatically. You need not to write any word, or you need not to use import any classes, nothing to require, guys. Simple square brackets. See, guys, how simple it is going to be. I'm creating an object now. Simple. A equal to or X equal to just a list of values. That same heterogeneous or homogeneous does not matter. First, let us do one thing then. It is 10 true. It is hello. Let us say that it is going to be false, for example, guys. And it is going to be 40 point, for example, it is 38, for example. Done, guys. This is your list object, guys. How do you confirm whether it is a list or not? Simple. What is the type of X? So type is a function which we uses very frequently in our Python, guys. We use this very frequently, guys. We use this very frequently. We are going to use as the object, the function called as a type. Why? Because it's a very useful function, guys. Every day you will use this. So in coming classes also, whenever I create some new object type, then whenever you want to know what is the type of the object, ask type. Type is going to tell you what type of object it is going to be. So clearly you see class list, class complex, class bool, class string, class float, class integer. It is going to give you. That's it. Print the value of X. Done. Over. That's it, guys. That is going to be how to create a list. How to create a list, guys. Same list if you want to create in Java. For example, I'll just show you if it may be. For example, how to create a list in Java. So list in Java, guys. For example, I'm talking about. So if you can see, this is a syntax we have to write it, guys. So it is going to be list is an interface which is going to be implements array class. You have to understand all these things, guys. In Java, we have to understand what is meaning of a collections. Okay. So we have to declare the list interface. We have to declare, see, guys. So they have to be predefined in java.util packages. List object list is equal to new list of object. See how much they have written the code. But in Python, it's not required, guys. We don't require to import any particular classes for that. Okay, we need not to create any objects for that. Simple, directly straightforward, we can work with that. Using add method, they will add it. Okay, we can also add it, but creation can be done directly, guys. Even we can also remove the elements. Yes, we can do that. But for creation, we don't require to do any classes and all these things we need not to do. That's it, guys. Y is equal to, even if you give 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, just an example. What is the type of the Y? It won't say that it is integer. That is also list only, guys. So this is the how we are going to create a list object. Print it, print X, print Y. Both you can print at a time, guys, if you want. Just you see, it is printing. This is the first list, and this is going to be the second list of values. So whenever we want to represent a set of elements or a collection of some kind of an homogeneous or heterogeneous elements, the better option in Python is going to be list, guys. List is the most frequently used, and that is the basic data structure in Python, guys. That is one of the basic data structure. Okay. So always Python, for any object we work, for any concept we work in Python, mostly they depends only on this list concept only. They will be working on that. Okay. So list object creation is very easy, guys. You need not to know like Java, like we don't require all these concepts. How to create a list. Okay. And after that, how to add the elements to the list. See, you can understand, guys. They created a list object called as an L1. L1 dot add 0, comma 1. L1 dot add 1, comma 2. That means at 0 index, they added 1. For first index, they added 2. Okay. L2 dot add 1, L2 dot add 2, L2 dot add 3. L1 dot add all of 1 comma, which is going to be 12. Something, if you can see the data here, guys. Okay, they've added some elements here now. But in Python, we don't require all this kind of interfaces. No need to import any classes. Nothing to require, guys. Direct straightforward x equal to whatever the elements you require here. Okay. Once the once you understood the concept of creation of list, then what is the next step you have to do, guys? It is the one of the most important, a very important, guys, but a very simple topic. That is, simply we can call it as the concept called as indexing and slicing topic, guys. Indexing, maybe all of you have heard about that. Indexing is nothing but getting a single element from a list. For example, there is a list was there. From the list, I want to get the third element, or from the list, I want to get the first element, or from the list, I want to get the fifth element. How to get in, guys? Indexing is nothing but you know that it is going to be getting an element from the list, getting an element from a list, or getting one element, guys. Only one element will come first. Getting an element from a list. What is a slice? Slice means you know that what is a slice of a slice? Slice means nothing but some piece. That means we have a list is there. I don't want to get one element, guys. I want to get a piece of list, a piece. So this is nothing but what we call it as slicing. That means what is the output of an indexing is the output of an indexing depending on the value, whatever the value we are picking. If we pick integer, it will be an integer. If we pick a string, it will be a string. But slicing is not like that. If you slicing means nothing but you're cutting a piece, guys. Whenever we slice a list, your output is again a list only. When you slice it, when you slice a cake, we are going to get a cake only. When you slice a bread, we'll get a bread itself. Same as it is, whenever we slice a list, output is again a list only. That is what we are talking about that. So how to do that, I'll show you. Very interesting, very easy, guys. Who are working for the first time, feel very comfortable working with that. If already having a knowledge, okay, well and good. If you don't have the knowledge, just practice it, guys. Getting an element, how to get in, guys? List, square brackets, what is your index? Remember, index will start from 0, guys. Just like in other programming languages, index starts with 0. Index starts with 0, guys. So we know that if it starts with 0, what is the last one? If totally n number of elements are there, the last one will be n minus 1. So 0 to n minus 1. Sorry, square bracket, guys. We have to use a square bracket. And one more thing, guys, we'll concentrate on this list, this indexing and slicing concept. We are going to concentrate a little bit more on that. Why? Because is this concept of whatever the concept we are discussing here, that means what is the list and what is the slicing and indexing, it's not only the concept of list concept, guys. We will use this very frequently in our coming classes. This concept is not only for related to list concept, guys. The same concept we are going to use it as part of the tuples and coming classes arrays, and in the next classes it is going to be data frames. Almost all everywhere the slicing is plays a very important role. So you have to practice them, and we have to have a good hands-on and good practice on this particular concept, guys. Because without knowing them, we cannot go ahead in the we cannot advances in our data science related concepts, guys. Compulsory in data science, we require this concept of slicing, and indexing concept is mandatory, guys. Without learning this, we cannot go ahead. Why? Because the complete concept is going to be depends on this particular application only. It is going to be depends on, guys. So that is the reason we have to just good practice, have a good practice on that and do it, guys. As many examples we can do it. Okay, fine. See, guys, how simply I'm going to do that. Index. As I told you, index is going to be nothing but starts from 0. So for your convenient, what you do, guys, first you take a sequence of numbers, guys. Better take a sequence of numbers, guys. Don't take a random numbers, so that we can understand very easily. 80, 90 and 100, guys. See, guys, x of, I want to get the fourth element. Fourth element means 40. X of 3 is going to be the fourth element, guys. X of 6, x of 6 means we are going to get the seventh element, guys. Seventh element is nothing but 70 will be the output. What will get it? Right, guys. X of 0, you are going to get the first element, guys. Total, there are 10 elements are there. Last element, x of 9. Done, guys. Over. You know the difference, guys. What is type of x? What is type of x of 0? X is a list, guys, but x of 0 is not a list. X of 0 is going to be an integer. Hope you find the difference. So that's the reason I said that Indexing, we cannot say what output will come. If it is an integer, I'll get an integer. If I give a float, I'll get a float. If I give a string, I'll get a string. But slicing is not like that. Slicing always returns you only a list object only. It won't return any other object because we are cutting a list. If we cut the list, again, I'm going to get a piece of list only, we'll get it. How do you do that? This is very easy, guys. Slicing is very easy. Y is there. I want to get, for example, fourth element, x of which is going to be 3. Again, same technique, nothing is there. But if I said x of 6, so there is no such, x of 6 is there, but y of 6 is not there, guys. We'll get an error, which is going to be index error is coming. List index is out of range. We are getting an error, guys. List index is out of range. Now the next main important topic is slicing, guys. How do you do the slicing? A very simple technique, guys. How do you do the slicing, guys? List. Simply, we have to specify the starting, guys. Colon, we have to say stopping. We have to say colon, what is the step, guys? Observe carefully, guys. It is not comma. It is colon. Start, colon, stop, colon, step. At which index you want to start? At which index you want to stop? How much step you require, guys? Remember, starting is always included. It is always starting is included, guys. Remember, I'm talking about starting index, guys, not starting position. If I said start at 2, meaning that is start at second index. That means that it is going to starting at the third element it will start. The position is third, index is 2. What is stopping index, guys? Stopping, if I said stop at 6 means, don't think that it will stop at 6, guys. It will stop before the 6. That means it will stop at the 5th index only. That means the stop index is going to be excluded. It is not included, guys. I'll tell you what is the step also, but for the timing, default is 1. What is that 1? I'll tell you, guys. Have a look at that. Start, colon, stop, colon, step. Where to start, where to stop, and how much step you require it. Starting is always included. Stopping is going to be excluded. It is not included. Okay. What is the step? We'll discuss about the concept later. See this? This is your output, guys. X. Let us say that I want to pick these particular 4 elements, guys. How to pick these 4 elements? These 4 elements, guys. For these 4 elements, I want to pick it. So where to start? I want to start from the 4th index. 4th index means the 4th element, meaning that is index is 3. How many elements you require, guys? It is 4. So it is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 elements we get in, guys. So we should not give 6 because if we give 6, it will stop at 5 only. So 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 1, which is going to be, we have to say that it is going to be 3 is to 3 is to, which is going to be, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is going to be 3 is to 7, guys, not 6. It is nothing but 3 is to 7, guys. Execute it. See, guys, output is going to be again a nothing but a list object only. This is what we are going to call it as slicing technique, guys, a very frequently used in Python. You verify any Python code related to data science, data analytics, they will use these colon techniques very, very frequently. They will use us. So where to start and where to end? It's a simple technique, guys. Start with third index and go up to 7. Go up to 7 means don't include the 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a little bit confusion for you guys. Like for example, if I start from 4th, if you want to get 5 elements means you need not to count it, guys. Python want to make everything simplified. For example, I want to start from 30, guys. Let us say that x of 30 is there at the second index. I want 5 elements, guys. Easy. 2 plus 5. It is going to be 7, guys. Done. You need not to count anything, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need not to count anything, guys. Where you want to start, how many elements you require, just add them over. Simple, directly will get the output, guys. 2 is to 7. 2 is to 7 means it is start from 2 and which is going to be stop before the 7. So how many elements are there? 7 minus 2, it is going to be this one, guys. So tomorrow, if tomorrow anybody asks you, for example, little bit confusion, guys. 13 to which is going to be 34, how many elements will come? No confusion, guys. No confusion. If I include the 34, the result is different. If I don't include the 34, the result is different. If I don't include 34, guys, it is 34 minus 13, 21 elements will come. If I include the 34, it is going to be 22 elements will come. That is only difference, guys. Very easy. Really, it is not that much easy, guys. Suddenly, if I ask you to count how many elements are there from 0 to 10, including 0 and 10, how many elements are there, guys? I said 0 to 10, how many elements are there, including 0, including 10? How many elements are there, guys, from 0 to 10? Anyone, guys? From 0 to 10, how many elements? If I take a step of 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up
11.
to 10, including 10, it will be 11 will come, guys. But general idea is 0 to 10 means 10, generally, isn't it? So if we include the 10, it is going to be. That's why what the Python has done is to make it simplified, 10 minus 0, I want to make it simplified. If I don't include the 10, what is the result? Then it will be 10. Direct calculation, guys. 12 to which is going to be 25. How many elements are there? 25 minus which is going to be 12. 13 elements will be coming. In the case if it is not included, guys, if it is included, it is different case. That is 14 elements. So that's why what the Python has done is to make it a simple calculation. It is 12 to 25. I want to make it easy for you. Then that's why the reason they didn't included the 25. That is the reason. Most of the languages also don't include the ending position, guys. That is the reason for that. Okay, fine. So, but suddenly somebody, generally most of the people will answer it as a 10 only. 0 to 10, how many elements are there means they will say 10 only. They don't say 11. But actually, including 10, it is 11. Excluding 10, it is going to be 10. That's why 10 minus 0, 0. 25 minus 12, 13. Easy calculation. So now once if you know this concept, you can just play with the concept, guys. Just you can play with them. You can do as many examples, whatever the examples you want, you can do it, guys. Okay, anyhow, that does not matters. This is your x, guys. Take some x value. So let us say that I want to get the first 5 elements. How to get the first 5 elements, guys? 0 is 2. Start from 0. And I want to get 0 plus 5. It is 5, guys. But generally, whenever we want to get the first 5 elements, guys, simple technique is no need to write this 0, guys. Simply you say colon 5. Simply you say colon 5, guys. What is meaning of colon 5 means? Starting from the 0 index, go up to the 5th element. That means 5 elements, first 5 elements. Done, guys. See, guys, very easy. No need to write 0 also. X of which is going to be 5 is 2. For example, I want to start from the 5th index. I want to get the remaining elements, guys. I want to start from 5th index and I want to get the remaining elements, guys. So what we'll do now? X of 5 is 2. I know that there are 5 elements are there. 5 is to 10, guys. Isn't it? You should not say 5 is to 9. If I said 5 is to 9, we'll get only 4 elements only. That's why what we have to say, x of which is 5 is to 10, guys. What is meaning of 5 is to 10? So starting from the 5, go up to the 9th element. Because I know that there are 5 elements are there remaining. I got it. But instead of writing, anyhow, we are going up to the last, no? Instead of going up to the last, instead of writing it, today it is fine, guys. There are 5 elements are there, but I don't know how many elements are there. There are 20, 25 elements are there, guys. For example, you cannot count it, no, guys. Then simply what we can do is 5 is 2. So if I said is to 5, guys, starting from 0 to 5, that indirectly it is from 0 to 5. If I said 5 is 2 means starting from the 5th index, go up to the last, including the last, guys. Including the last, if I don't specify the ending index. So if I don't specify the starting index, by default, it starts with 0. If I don't specify the ending index, it will by default goes up to the last. So like that, we can just start at any position and you can go to any position, guys. That is a simple technique of how we are working with this. So here, there is one small confusion will be there, guys. Okay, if this is x, now generally, I want to get the last element. Getting first element, second element is very easy, guys. How to get the last element, guys? Obviously, whenever we want to get the last element, can you concatenate 2 comments? Pushpa. That means for what purpose? If you just tell me like what purpose it is going to be, I can tell you. What is meaning of concatenating 2 comments? I
Oh,
understood your
hi.
question, but yeah, hi. Hi,
Yeah.
Pushpa.
So it's hi. This is my first class. I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
okay, fine, yeah.
If I slice like from 5th element and wanted to
Mhm.
know what was the length of that sliced
Yeah.
list.
Yes, absolutely. We have a function called as an length function is there. So it's a function actually. There is a length
Right.
function is going to be there. Length function is going to tell you. Now you can go for the remaining option. X of nested. So 2
Can
is
I
2,
do it
which
in
is going to be
once?
6.
Okay,
Yeah,
that way. Okay, thanks.
that way. X of which is going to be obviously 3 is to 6 is going to be 3 elements we'll getting.
Get it. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
So whatever the output, once you given the output is a slice, the slice output is going to be, again, you can use all the slice functionalities as usually. I'm giving only thing is I just slice it in the list. I'm getting a list only. Again, what operations you want to do, as usually we can perform the operations.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, fine. Right. Okay, guys, let's continue, guys. Okay, so what is our discussion here is you want to get the last element in the last element in the X. Being I already know that there are 9 elements are there, or sorry, 10 elements are there. Obviously, most of you say that length of the X. It is going to be length of the X minus 1. We are going to say that X of which is going to be, it is going to be 9. We are going to write it, guys. Done. But let us say that there is a situation you don't know. That means length, it is a lengthy. It is a lengthy, guys. And one more thing also, for example, if I want to get the last 3 elements, I want to get last 3 elements. So whenever I say last 3 elements means I know that 9, 7, 9, 8, sorry, it's last 10 elements are there. So we have to say X of, which is going to be 7 is 2. We'll get last 3 elements, guys, because I'm going to be saying 10 minus 3, last 3 elements, right? Total 10 elements are there. 10 minus 3, which is going to be nothing but 7. So start with the 7th index, guys. The index is going to be start from, that's a little bit confusion. So you are start 10 minus 3, we are doing it. So I told you, no, 10 minus 3 is nothing but directly total 10 elements. It is going to be, I want to get the last 3 elements. So I want to start with the 7th index. So 7 is 2. So last 3 elements we are going to be getting. But tomorrow, if there are 15 elements are there, what we have to do? If there are 100 elements are there, what we have to do? So instead of doing all these calculations, Python has given one beautiful option for you guys. That is, normally all of you know the indexes from left to right. See, the indexes, for example, easy to understand. I will take it from which is going to be these values. Sequence of numbers only we are taking. 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. I have taken these values, guys. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, just normally we know the index, guys. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going to be 5. We are going to be doing this one. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Normally from left to right indexes, we all of you know. All of you know in left to right indexes, we all of you know that. Now the indexing is from right to left index, guys. Index is from right to left index, guys. What is right to left index, guys? Right hand side to left hand side. It's very easy, guys. -1, -2, -3, -4, so on. It is -10, guys. Easy, guys. Very easy. It looks to be confused, but it's a very easy technique, guys. It's very easy technique. Starting from right hand side. Don't start with 0, guys. Why? Because 0 means you'll get conflict with that. Left hand side 0, right hand side 0. That's why Python made it simplified. It is going to be -1. So if you want to get the last element, guys, that means what is meaning of last element? It is going to be nothing but starting from the right hand side. It is first element, guys. X of -1 over. Whether you are having 10 elements, whether you have 100 elements, whether you have 1000 elements or some other random elements, it does not matter, guys. Get the last element. It is -1. How to get the last second element? X of -2. How to get the last 3 elements, guys? See, guys, X of -3 is 2. Easy, guys. What is meaning of X of -3, guys? Starting from the right hand side, start from the third element. You have to start from the third element and get there and read the elements, guys. Reading is towards the right hand side only, guys. Index is only starting from right hand side. -3 means don't think that it will read in the reverse order, guys. It will read from left to right only. Index is only from right to left. So -3 is 2. See, guys? No need to write 10 minus that calculation. No need to do all these things. I'll just show you guys how easy it is going to be. Some random elements I'm taking, guys, randomly. 9, 12, 13, 24, 56, 18, 9 or 8 single digit, 8, 2, which is 54, 57, 89, 34, 66, 11, okay, or single digit 0, 10. What are the numbers you require, guys? 25, let us say some numbers, 90, let us say 75, and something like an 22, 17, let us say something like a 6, etc. Now, I'm not counting the length, guys. I'm not counting the length. How to get the last 5 elements? x of minus 5 is 2. X of minus 5 is 2. So the last 5 elements will come, guys. Why? Because what is minus 5? Start from minus 5 means minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Start from here, but don't read the data from reverse order, guys. Don't read it in reverse order. Your index is only from right to left here, your starting index. We are only deciding the starting index only from left to right to left, guys. But reading is always from left to right only, guys. 92 towards the 6, guys. See, guys, how simple it is. Except the first element and except the last element, I want to get the remaining elements, guys. Except the first element, except the last element, remaining elements, I want to get it. X of, which is going to be 1 is to minus 1. What is meaning of 1, guys? Start from the first index. First index means start from the second element. Go up to the last, minus 1. Minus 1 means last element. So we have to stop before the last element, guys. We should not include the last element. 1 is to minus 1. So except the 9 and except the 6, remaining elements will come, guys. See, guys, how simple advantage for you now. So if you know the positive index, guys, calculating negative index is very easy. For example, it is what is a negative index, guys? From left to right, index is 4. Then right to left index is going to be total 10 is there, right? Simple technique, guys. Subtract this particular 4 minus 10. You have to say 4 minus 10. It will be minus 6, guys. Do you want? You can check it out. 2 minus 10, it is minus 8. 1 minus 10, it is minus 9. 3 minus 10, it is going to be minus 7. 5 minus 10, it is going to be minus 5. If you know the negative index, finding positive index is very easy. Previously, we subtracted the 10. Now we have to add the 10. Minus 4 plus 10, it is 6. Minus 3 plus 10, it is 7. Minus 7 plus 10, it is going to be 3. I'm not teaching in maths here, guys. Simple, I'm saying that if you know the positive index, finding negative index is very easy. If you know the negative index, finding the positive index is very easy. Just if you know the positive index, subtract the length to find the negative index. Negative means from right to left. If you know the negative index, you can find the positive index just by adding the length, guys. That's it. That is the way which we have to do that. Now, I don't know what is the length, guys. I can find the length. For example, easy to say that. Let us say that, just an example. Let us say that x of which is going to be, I said 8th element, guys. Just an example. Now, I want to know how, I want to get the same 57 from the right hand side. How do you know that? It is length of, I'm not counting it, length of x, guys. There is a function called as a length function. It will tell you. So from left hand side to right hand side, it is the 8th index. 8th index is 57. Now, what is it from left, right to left? 21 minus 8, guys. It is going to be simple. It is going, sorry, guys, 8 minus 21. Okay, so negative, it's a simple negative value, guys. It is going to be nothing but what we are going to do, guys. It is going to be 8 minus 21. So it is going to be minus 13, guys. See, guys, I've done the same calculation. 8 minus 13. For example, x of which is going to be minus 10 or minus 8, I said. That means you know what is meaning of minus 8. Minus 8 means writing starting from right hand side, it is the 8th element. So which position it is from left to right? Simple, guys. It is minus 8 plus 21. It is going to be 13th element only. Then hope you are able to understand, guys. It's simple technique, guys. Just a small understanding is going to be required. So if you know the positive index, finding negative index is very easy. If you know the negative index, finding the positive index is very easy. That means if you know from left to right, sometimes you will see some logical questions, no, guys? Some logical questions. For example, there are easy, guys. For example, there are going to be 34 students standing in a line. 34 students, just an example, guys. 34 students standing in a line. So it is going to be total 34 students are there. Ravi is at, for example, 16th position in the line. From the beginning, from the left to right, let us say that Ravi is at the 16th position. If I count it from right hand side, if I start counting from right hand side, what is the position of Ravi? So how do you solve it, guys? Simple. You take the start. Okay. Their index is starting from 1, guys. That should be careful. You start from 0, guys. Okay. So the index is going to be 15, guys. Obviously, right? 16 means index is 15 now. So Ravi index is going to be 15 from left to right. Now, what is this index from right to left? It is nothing but 15 minus, or that is same as it is 34 minus, which is going to be, it is going to be 15, guys. It is going to be 34 minus 15. That means, I think you can understand it, guys. What is his position now, guys? It is 34 minus 15. His index is going to be nothing but 19. So starting from right hand side, his index is going to be 19, guys. Got the position, guys? Understood carefully, easily. So whatever the concept I have been taught here is not only to solve the concept of list indexing, even you can also solve this kind of logical questions also. But don't make it 34 minus 16, guys. Don't make it 34 minus 16. You don't make it, guys. Okay. So why we should not make 34 minus 16? Why? Because is index is going to be starting from 1 here now. That's why start from 0, make it 15. You draw, subtract 1. Just simply say that subtract 1 from the left hand side and then subtract this number from the total length it is. That is a blind concept to remember. But here I'm explaining the concept here. Here the index is 15. So you know that. So it is nothing but 15 is to 34. Simple, guys. 34 minus 15. So it is going to be nothing but the whatever the 19th element what we are going to be getting, guys. Done, guys. Got the point? So if you know the negative index, we can find the positive index. If you know the positive index, we can find the negative index. Easy, guys. So if I said minus 2, x of, this is your x, guys. X of minus 2. I know that it is the minus 2. Minus 2 is nothing but second element from the right. So same index, total how many elements? 21, guys. It is going to be minus 2 plus 21. It is minus 2 plus 21, guys. It is 19th element from the left hand side. I'm not counting anything, guys. 7, 8, 9. I'm not doing any counting like that. X of which is going to be minus 10. Same element we can get. Minus 10 plus 21. It is 11th element from the left hand side. See, guys, how easily I'm doing. I was able to do, guys, without having any confusion. We can do with an application, guys. Okay. So this is what we are talking about. A positive index and a negative index concept, guys. A positive index and a negative index concept, which is going to be x of minus 2. If you know the negative index, you can find the positive index. For example, x of 3. This is going to be, guys, x of 3 is 24. This is nothing but the third index. Third index, guys. Don't count it as third element. Third index. Now, what is the third element from the right hand side? I know that there are 21 elements are there. Just now we've done no. It is 3 minus 21. It is x of minus 18, guys. So it is the 18th element from the right hand side, guys. It is the 18th element from the right hand side. Why? Because it is going to be index start from minus 1 from the right hand side. It is 18th element. If you want, you can count it. That is the technique, guys. That is way how we can do that. So where you want to start, where you want to end, ending positions you can use anywhere, guys. Minus 2. What is 3 is to minus 2? Start from the fourth element. Okay. I'm not counting how many elements are there, guys. Go up to the elements. Last. Go up to the last. Okay. Up to the second element. That means don't include the second element. Except the last two elements, remaining elements we have to get, guys. So 24 is to 22. Up to here, we'll get the results, guys. 24 to whatever the 22. That is the output what we are going to get it, guys. Okay. How many elements are there? I can count it, guys. Minus 2 means I told you no. Minus 2 plus which is going to be 21. Minus 2 plus 21 is going to be 19. Total 16 elements will be there, guys. Total 16 elements will be there, guys. How can I know that's the 16 elements? 19 minus 3. It is going to be 16. Then, guys, do you want to find? You can find it, guys. I told you no. Instead of counting by yourself, instead of counting by yourself, you can use the function called as, which is going to be the length function. We can use it. Totally, it is going to be 16, guys. Done, guys. Hope all of you are able to follow, guys. Just practice is required. Just we can understand the concept. Now, what is this? So starting you understood, guys. Ending you understood. Starting and stopping. If I don't specify the starting, default is going to be start from 0. If I don't specify the ending, default is going to go up to the last, guys. 5 to the fifth index to last index, it will go, guys. Okay, that is fine, guys. But for example, I said that it is 1 is to 10, guys. Okay, fine. Or let us say 5 is to 10 or 4 is to 10. You know that there are 6 elements will come. Start from the fourth index. Start from the fourth index, guys. So it is going to be fourth index. You are going up to the 10th. 10th means it is go up to 9. But how we are going from 4 to 10? 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, and then 9. Okay, 10 is anyhow not included, guys. So you are starting from the given index. and going up to the last index by taking a step of 1. See guys, we are getting the same output as it is. I think we done it wrong guys, because this is only partial, it is not complete value. So we done it wrong guys. Okay, 56, 18, 8, 2, 57, 89 guys. So it is going in a sequence like step of 1. It is going to be 4. Next one is 5. Next one is 6. Next one is 7. Next one is 8. Next one is 9. There is an option called as then step option is available guys. What is meaning of step option means how many steps you want to take forward. How many steps you want to take forward guys. It is x of 4 is to 10 is to 2. By default it is 1 guys. By default, whether you write the 1 or don't write the 1, default is 1 guys. Start from 4 to 10 with a step of 1. Now the same example guys, 4 is to 10 is to 2. What is meaning of 4 is to 10 is to 2 means, as usually guys, start from the 4th index, go up to the 10th index. That means 10 means don't include the 10, 4 to 9. But take a step of 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. I think I need not explain all these things guys. 4, 6, 8 and 10 is not included. So fourth element, which is 56, then take a step of 2, 8, then take a step of 2, 57. So 56, 8 and 57 is the 3 outputs what we'll get it guys. So we are getting these outputs what we are getting guys. How much step we want to take it? You can take any step guys. It's not only 2, you can take any step whatever you want to do guys. X of is to 2. What is meaning of is to 2 guys? I didn't specify the starting. I didn't specify the ending. You know that if I don't specify the starting, by default start from 0. If I don't specify the ending, it will go up to the last, including the last guys. But taking a step of 2, 9, 13, 56, 8, 57, 34, 11, 10, 90, 22, and 6. 6 is also included guys. Can you see guys the output? So anywhere you can start, anywhere you can end, anywhere you can end, and how much step you require in guys. This is an output what we can see. 3 is to 10 is to 3 guys. 3 is to 10 is to 3. So start from the 3rd index, go up to the 10th index, that is up to the 9 with a step of 3. So 3, 6, 9. Total we are going to get 3 elements we'll get it guys. 3, then 3 plus 3, it is going to be 6. 6 plus 3, which is going to be the 9 guys. Then it is going to be stopping at 9 because you are asked to stop at 10th index means before the 10th index only we can stop it guys. So just a practice guys, just a practice. I want to get, sometimes we want to get like that guys, 2nd element, 3rd element, 2nd, 3rd element, except the first 2, except the last 2, whatever you want, except the first 2 and except the last 3, for example. Then simply what we are going to do that, except the first 2, 2 is 2, except the last 3, minus 3. Except the first 2 and except the last 3 remaining elements will come guys. That means 13 to 75 will be the output what we'll get it. See the output. That's it guys. That is going to be the basic objective of this slicing and indexing concept. Now there is one small technique is there guys. One small technique, easy to understand it. Easy to understand guys. X is equal to, just I'll take a sequence of numbers guys, because random numbers means a little bit confused. So I'm taking a sequence of numbers 90, 100 guys. Okay, you know that there are 10 elements are there. Now I want to get from 30 to 60 guys. How do you do it guys? Starting from X, starting from 30 to 60. Starting from 30 means 2. I want to get 4 elements. Don't count it guys. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 plus 4, 6 over guys. So obviously we are going to be getting the result. Now my requirement is I want to read from 60 to 30 guys. I want to read from 60 to 30. That means I want to read in the reverse order guys. I want to read it in the reverse order. I want to read it guys. How do you read it in the reverse order? Whenever I want to read it in reverse order, so you're asking to starting from 60. 62, which is going to be 30. So 60 means it is 5, 4, it is 3, and it is 2. Same concept guys. Start from the 5th index instead of counting from like that. Start from the 5th index. I want to get 4 elements. In the earlier case, I said that 2 plus 4 is going to be 6. Now reverse order guys. It is 5 minus 4. It is going to be 1 guys. Observe carefully. You said 5 is to 1. You are asking to start from the 5th index and you are asked to reach to the first index. That means except the first. But by default, we know that step will be by default 1, guys. By default, step will be 1. So whenever you are starting from the fifth index, how can you reach to 1 with a step of 1? Not possible, right? 5 after step 1 means 6 only. We cannot come reverse order. So whenever I do this, we'll get an empty list like this. We'll get it, guys. We don't get the output, guys. We don't get the error, but we don't get anything. Output is empty list. And you know that if you want to start from 5 to 1, your index need to be reverse, negative index, guys. So your index also, step also can be a negative. Indexes are not only negative, guys. Even your step also can be negative, guys. It is -1. Remember, guys, whenever your step is positive, starting index need to be on the left hand side. Our ending index should be on the right hand side. It may be positive, negative, does not matter, guys. Okay, I'm not saying that left index should be lower value, right index should be this value, guys. See, even if you want, I can do like this also, guys. 3 is to, for example, -4 with a step of -1. Okay, so start from the third index. Okay, sorry, guys. Yeah. So if I say that, observe carefully, guys. 3 is to -4 is to 1, guys. I'm not saying that this starting index should be always less than the ending index, guys. 3 and -4, you know that starting index is higher, the ending index is lower value. 3 -4. Don't remember like that, guys. 3 means left hand side, -4 means right hand side. So starting index must be on the left hand side, ending index must be there on the right hand side with a step of 1. I can do it, guys. I can do it. But whenever you want to read it in reverse order, starting index must be on the right hand side and the ending index or the stopping index must be there on the left hand side, guys. That means if I want to read the same elements in the reverse order, what you do, guys? X of start with 5. I want 4 elements. 5 minus 4. Don't say 5 plus 4. 5 minus 4, 1 with a step of -1, guys. See the output, guys? Start from the fifth index means this value, guys. You're asked to take a step of -1. So 5, 4, 3, 2. Same output will come in the reverse order, guys. A little bit carefully, you have to practice it, guys. Except that nothing is there. Guys. Getting the required elements. Whatever the elements you require, just select the required elements. That's it, guys. Apart from that, nothing is there in the concept. See, guys, simple. X of is 2 plus 2. What is meaning of is 2 plus 2? Automatically, guys, whenever I said plus index, starting index is 0, ending index is last. Starting index is going to be this one, guys. Starting index is beginning, ending index is last, guys. Same example if I said x of is 2 minus 2, guys. Now observe carefully, guys. I specified the negative index. Whenever I specify the negative index, where it is going to start? We cannot start from the beginning, guys, isn't it? By default, when I specify the negative index, default starting index is going to be last one, guys. That means it will move from last to first with a step of -2. 100, 80, 60, 40, 20, guys. Hope all of you are able to understand, guys. So where you are starting, where you are ending. But main important is you should be having a concentration on, we should be having something concentration on that negative, the index also, guys. Please check with the index value, that whatever the step you are giving that. So give some starting value, ending value, and give a negative step, it won't come, guys. So this is an output. For example, once again, I'm saying, guys, x of, for example, is 2 minus 5, is 2 minus 1. See the syntax, guys. Is 2 minus 1. See the difference. For example, if I say like this, guys, start from the 0 index. This one, guys, start from the 0 index. Except that means -5 means it is going to be stopped before the fifth element from the right hand side. That means it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it is going to be stops here, guys. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 will be the result, guys. Okay. Same example, if I said -5, guys, then reverse order, guys. Now this time start, where is the starting, guys? Starting is from right hand side now. -1, -2, -3, -4, guys. So output will be 100, 90, 70, sorry, 100, 90, 80, and 70 will be the output, guys. What the concept, guys? See how I was talking about very easily. you should be in the same position to work with them, guys. So here observe carefully. I didn't specify the starting index. In these both are same only, guys. It's positive step and negative step. When I specify the positive step, default starting position is 0. When I specify the negative step, default starting position is going to be the right hand side. The last element it is going to be. Like that, guys. That is the way how we can work. Same as it is. X of 5 is to 1, guys. I specified the starting index, but I didn't specify the ending index, guys. Then what happens now, guys? So start from the 5th index. I didn't specify the last index and with a step of 5. So automatically go to the last element. So start from the 5th element, goes up to the last element. Same example if I said -1, guys. Now start from the same 5th element. Starting index is same. But being I said -1, you go in the reverse order, guys. So 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. You are going to get the 6 elements. Whatever the 6 elements, we are going to get it. So whenever keep an eye on that particular step you are giving, guys. So don't simply blindly say that 5 is to means we are going to get the first 5 elements, or starting from 5 will get up to the last element. Mainly this is plays an important role. 5 is to 5 is to start from the 5th index, go to the last with a step of 1. Start from the first index, go to the first element with a step of -1. So like that, whether to go in the forward direction, whether to come in the reverse direction is decided by this step, guys. Remaining things are the same topics as it is, guys. Okay, fine, all of you guys. Just it's a little bit confusing, guys, but you can practice this. Okay, I'll just share you one small a small example, a small PDF to you guys. So in the PDF, all these are examples are written. So don't worry about the tuples. This class is not yet completed, guys. Okay. So these list methods actually we'll discuss on the Monday's class. On the Monday's class, I'll discuss about that. Don't worry about all these things, guys. Simply what you do is, guys, these are the examples, guys. Yeah, this one, guys. What is indexing and what is going to be slicing? Indexing and slicing. So indexing is a process of extracting an element from a list or a tuple. Don't worry about the tuple, guys. I'll discuss it. It is a process of subsetting a set of element from a list or a tuple, guys. So this is how the index is going to take place, guys. See, guys, index, list of index, output will be, it is called as indexing. List of start, end, and it is going to be step, guys. It is slicing. See, guys, in Python, index start from 0 to, which is going to be, sorry, guys, I think there is a mistake was there. Actually, there is a typo is there. It is n-1, guys. It's not n. I have written n-1 correctly only here. n-1 from the left to right. Otherwise, I'll correct it and I'll send you guys. Just otherwise make it correction, guys. It is n- from left to right, left hand side, and from -1 to -n from the right to left hand side, guys. So small correction is there, guys. Make it n-1, not n, guys. So here I written n-1 correctly only. Maybe while you are converting or something, it has been happened. 0 to, which is going to be n-1, -1 to -n, guys. So the examples are there here, guys. You can do the required examples. Okay, I think the line has been went there. X of -1 is going to be 80. X of 2 is to 6. X of 1 is to -1. X of is to 5. X of 2 is 2. X of is to 2. X of is to -1. 2 is to 3. -2 is to -2. What is meaning of -2 is to, guys? Start from the last but one element and come in the reverse order with a step of -2. So it is 80, 60, -2, right? Okay, 70. 70, 50, 30, 10. We are going to be getting in the reverse order, guys. Okay. So just for a small reference for you, I'll share you this PDF file, guys. You can just take it down and we can take it as a reference, guys. Okay. So just let me share that one, guys. Instead also I shared to one or two files I have shared you, guys. So today also I'll share you this list and tuples. So just make a correction, guys. It is n-1, but not it is going to be n. And if anybody has missed the yesterday's class, guys, I will share you another 2 more files also. So you guys can take it down, guys. It is Python introduction, Python data types. So these are the 2 extra things, guys. Okay. So I have been sharing these particular 3 files, guys. You can just download and just you can refer them, guys. That is sufficient with that. Okay. So that's it, guys. This is going to be the basics of list. So in the next class, we are going to discuss about something called as how to manipulate with the list, guys. So X dot. Observe carefully, guys. There are some manipulations are coming, guys. So what are these manipulations? We have to study, guys. Today we only indexed and sliced it, guys. Indexing and slicing we are doing, guys. We didn't done any manipulation, guys. That is the reason. So we are only reading the data. Now, how to manipulate, how to add the elements, how to remove the elements. We'll do some manipulation. And list is a mutable object, guys. We can modify it. We can modify. We can add the elements. Today there are 10 elements. Can I remove the elements? Can I add the elements? They are nothing but what we call it as methods. So in the Monday's class, I'll start with the concepts of methods concept. I'm going to start it with this. Okay, a small introduction is there. Just I'll complete off that introduction and then I'll start with the methods. Just if you want to understand these methods, if you have a little bit idea about object oriented, that will be better, guys. I already discussed it. You can just go through the recordings and you can verify. It's not mandatory, guys. Just follow on from Monday's class. You guys you can follow up the later. You can understand slowly one by one. You can understand it, guys. Directly we'll go for the methods concepts. Okay. So that is only the concepts that has been covered, guys. So from Monday's class, as already told, some other group of participants are there. Those people also will join along with you. So combinedly, we're going to continue the classes from the Monday's class. And as I already told guys, Monday, there will be a change in the link, guys. It will become a payment link. So I think somebody who has still not yet registered for the course. So please complete off your registration so that we can get the paid link from the Monday onwards, guys. Okay. So tomorrow you don't have a class. Your next class will be as usually on the Monday's class, guys. Okay. Yes, Pranit is -5 is to -1. This one, this is going to be 5 is 2. So starting from the fifth index. Who is the fifth index here, right? Did you understood? Fifth index means this one, right? 60, right?
Yes, sir. Not that one, sir.
Okay.
Actually, my question is the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one, where we have
This one.
Yeah,
Or this
just scroll up a bit, sir. Scroll up a bit.
5 is to 1 is to -1. What you're asking about?
No, sir.
-5 is to
-5 is to
-1.
-1. Yeah, just yeah, -5 is to -1. 190, 80, 70. You're showing
This one.
190. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is 2 is there, right? Before.
Yeah, so 10 is included, no, sir. Yeah, 10 is included, right?
No.
Is
10
to
is
means starting from 1, 0.
No. This is -1, right?
It is coming reverse.
It is coming in the reverse. So this one, right? You are talking about
Yes.
-1 means then starting position will be ending. That's why I'm saying that if it is positive, starting index will be beginning.
Oh,
You're given negative, right? So starting index is last.
Oh, got
So
it.
+1, -1. That's why you should concentrate this one first of all, whether you're giving positive index or negative index. So you are saying that it is going to be starting from, I didn't specify starting. So start from here. -1, -2, -3, -4. -5 is not included. That's why 100, 90, 80, 70 will be the output.
Okay, clear. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Right.
Okay.
Right, guys. Yes. So the guys, I told so the link will be changing from Monday onwards, guys. If anyone is there who has to complete your registration, I think most of you have done the registration, but remaining who has left over. So please complete your registration, guys, so that we'll get the link from the Monday onwards, so that you can join the session without having any delay. And also we'll get the access to the videos, materials, all these things also. We'll start getting the access to the videos, guys. So complete of your registration. And from Monday onwards, we are going to start with the discussion of how do you manipulate this particular list. Today, we have seen only how to select the element from the list, how to manipulate the list objects. We'll see it from the Monday's class, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Anyone, any questions? I think some guys has joined for the today's class. Today is your first class. If you have any questions, so I can just clarify your questions, guys, if you have any doubts. Anyone, guys, any questions if you have? Okay, guys. So thank you for today, guys. I'll see you all of you again on the Monday's class as usually, guys. Same time, but the link may changes, guys. On all of you guys, please check your mails before joining. Maybe you will get a links. Please update your links. Maybe by maximum by tomorrow evening, you'll get the links, guys. So please, before joining, please check your links and then join the link, guys. If you have any questions, guys, if you have any issues, I'll share you my number to everyone. So in the case, in the Monday morning, if you have any issues, guys, so please, you can text me directly on my number, guys. This is my number, guys. So directly you can write it, you can send me the message directly on my WhatsApp number if you have any issues in logging in. Okay. So I've shared my number, guys. Please make a note of my number. I think already I've shared with yesterday also. If anybody don't have my number, so just we can copy, you can take my number, guys. So 80080777717 is my contact number. If you have any doubts, guys, please text me on my WhatsApp number, guys. Okay, fine, guys. So thank you for today, and see you on the Monday's class as usual at 6:30, guys. Yes,
Bye.
anyone? Okay, so we'll continue on the Monday session, guys. So thank you for today. See you on the Monday's class, guys. Thanks all of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.